Alright, so as you guys could see there, it was doing a balance. See? Doing a balance at 21 by millivolts. So when it hits 21 by millivolts, it goes into balance. And as you can see, battery strings 1, 2 are matched. 4 as well, and the 3 is the highest. So I'm using the Dowie BMS, the newer version, the 200 amp version. And I figured if I keep the charge and the float voltage at the same 14.6, it'll do what's doing it right now, the balance. You know, when it reaches 0.021 like millivolts. Sorry, my voice is kind of loud. I'll put the phone further away. So right now I'm just trying to get these top balanced without taking the whole pack apart, because it's a lot to take. It's a lot of stuff to remove from underneath the bed here in the van just to get to the first set of batteries. I have another battery too at 600 amp hours that I got for a good price. All in all, I spent a total in the last year and a half, 2 years, about $900 total. You know, that's including the gas to drive there to get the batteries and everything, and then coffee, you know, from the gas station, and maybe some snacks or something, you know, things like that, right? So about $900 to get these 2 battery packs, pretty much. And 12 of the blue batteries are I've had them for more than a year, but they're from KS2 Corp battery boxes. I got 3 sets of those. Each battery box came with 4 batteries. I only had 2 boxes. The other batteries just came as raw cells, those plastic encased prismatic ones, 200 amp hour cells, which I was going to sell, but then I decided not to. I took them off Facebook, and then I was going to sell this lithium battery one that came with 32 75 amp hour CALB cells, but I decided not to sell it either, and put both of the batteries in parallel of each other before the BMS. So the BMS is after both batteries. The other battery don't have a BMS because I was like, I didn't want to throw off my didn't want to keep looking at the app and keep throwing myself off of the amp hour rating and the percentage. So I just wanted the total percentage, so I decided to go with one BMS and return the other. And that way I can set this BMS for 1200 amp hour rating under cell characteristics here. I set the balance open start at 1.5 to, you know, to get it going, you know, to balance it out sooner. And if I want to stop balance, I can set for 4.5, you know, and it just won't balance at all. So, but yeah, like I said, I want to try to top balance these as best as possible, and kind of leave them sit there for about an hour or so while I put my clothes away and everything. It's only 3 o'clock, so it's kind of dark out though because of the rain and everything here in Rockville, Maryland. But yeah, might have to use the one light bulb that I used to kind of burn some energy off of 3 and get it down to 1 and 2, and then just burn off 1, 2, and 3 and get it down to 4. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna have to go that route, because that way I can get them as close as possible. Because like I said, those 2 5 amp active balance from Dowie, they don't seem to work. The light doesn't flash. I measure the current. There's no current being thrown around on any of the 5 wires. You know, the black or the 4 reds. It's just like, what the hell, you know? So I'm kind of pissed off about that. It just doesn't seem like it's working. So I'm gonna have to manually, you know, like I said, get them up to 3.65, and then stop the charging through the app here. You know, you go to parameter and you go to and you just turn those 2 off and let it settle down a bit, and then use a light bulb and just look at the app here at the cell voltages and burn off the energy. And yeah, I need to get one of those cell monitors that has like a long cable on it, so that way I can, if I need to balance it, I can go into like a menu setting and try to balance them out. And of course it'll take a long time because they're high capacity cells, and those little balancer monitor things only probably can use like 20 milliamps or something, or 500 or 50 milliamps of balance current, so it ain't much. But I need to do something to get these cells as close to 0 differential voltage as possible, so that way they can last longer and I can get more capacity from them. Been doing a lot of watching like off-grid garage and Clark's Adventures or something like that, and a few others, and Will Prouse, and been trying to learn as much as I can about lithium batteries once again. I used to watch all those videos a couple years ago, but then I kind of got busy with other things and kind of not paid attention. But now I want to go back and relearn this stuff and see what's new, see if there's anything that I can think of outside the box, and yeah, go from there, you know. So, but yeah. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing for a little bit and just kind of monitor it. See, it's about 3.6. About 648 there on cell 3, and each group of cells is made up of 3 cells itself, so 3 P4S, and each cell is 200 amp hours, so there's 600 amp hour cell groups, so it's quite a bit. And then the other batteries, you know, like I said, it's 32 cells, it's 8 P4S, so it's 8 cells in a 4 series configuration in that red box that I got in parallel before the BMS here. So that I have to monitor with the multimeter, like, manually, if I want to see what the cell group voltages are. And I did take the battery apart. I did remove the compression on it and everything. I kind of regret it now, but it is what it is. So I try to pack them in there as tight as I can with the foam blocks that came with it and everything. So hopefully it'll have some compression to it. I could easily get some threaded rod. I do have cutting boards. I can get threaded rod and some angle like iron or something, and make a compression jig for it, and then put it back in the box, and that would work. But I'm too lazy to do that, and I don't want to spend the money right now. I'm buying the supplies for it. So, but yeah, as you can see, cell group 3 is at 3.65 now. So now I'm just trying to get it to, you know, like I said, trying to get it all match up. So it looks like cell 2 is catching up, and cell 1 also, and cell 4 is lagging behind. So, but yeah, that's the ultimate top end. I mean, I do have another adjustable voltage and current charger I could use. It can go from 1 to 24 volts and 0 to 20 amps. So I could possibly use that and bring up each cell group. But we'll try this for now and see what happens, and then go from there. So, yeah. Just wanted to put that out there and see what you guys think. If you have any other suggestions or anything, comment below and let me know what I can do better, or if I should get the JK active balancing BMS that has a 2 amp active balancer built in, or if you can think of something that's cheaper that has a 5 amp active balancer. Send me the links to it and I'll check it out and see if I can afford it or not, because I only have about $700 in my name, so I don't got much, you know. Sucks. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and you take care.